Welcome back to Coins, the home for every coin lover, collector, and history explorer. In today's amazing video, we are going deep into the world of top Liberty coins and one of the most mysterious and valuable coins in American history, the 1967 Lincoln penny. If you think a single cent coin can't be worth thousands, think again, because today we will uncover the hidden secrets, the minting history, collector facts, and the current market value that can reach up to $787,979 for rare varieties. Stay tuned till the end, because this is not just a video, it's a treasure hunt for coin lovers. The legend of the Lincoln PNNY. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, is one of the most iconic coins ever made in the United States. It first appeared in 1909, celebrating the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. It was the first American coin to feature a real person's portrait, and since then, it has become a collector's favorite around the world. The design on the obverse side features Lincoln's famous bust, while the reverse originally showed two wheat ears, representing prosperity, but the real fascination lies in the details, the mint marks, the year, the color, and the word Liberty, which sometimes hides million-dollar mistakes. Why 1967 is a special year? The year 1967 stands out in coin history. The United States Mint was facing huge challenges due to the coin shortage of the 1960s. To solve this, the Mint temporarily stopped using mint marks in 1965, 1966, and 1967. That means, no D or S mint marks were used, and all coins from that year came without identification of where they were minted. This made the 1967 Lincoln penny a unique piece, because collectors cannot tell whether it was minted in Denver, Philadelphia, or San Francisco, making it a mystery coin. Design and composition. Details. The 1967 Lincoln cent features obverse Abraham Lincoln facing right, with the words "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 1967. Reverse. The famous Lincoln Memorial, which was introduced in 1959 to mark Lincoln's 150th birthday. Material made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing about 3.11 grams, this solid copper design gives it that classic reddish-brown shine, but also means that coins preserved in high grade or with special toning are worth much more today. Rare varieties and ERRS. Now here's where things get exciting. Some 1967 pennies have unique minting errors, such as double die obverse, letters or numbers appear doubled, center strikes, parts of the design missing, clipped planchets, small curved pieces cut off from the edge, die cracks or cuds, raised lines or blobs of metal. Collectors absolutely love these rare errors, depending on the condition. Some of these error coins have sold for $1,000 to over $10,000, and one special specimen reached $787,979 in a top-grade sale. How to identify a valuable 1967 PNNY? To find a valuable coin, you must inspect every detail carefully, use a magnifying glass and look for clear doubling on the words Liberty or In God We Trust. Unusual color. Bright red uncirculated coins are worth more. Weight. If your coin is lighter or heavier than 3.11 grams, it might be an error. Planchet, surface, look for clean, sharp details with no wear or scratches. If your coin matches these signs, it could be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. The top Liberty coin. FEATURE. Why do we call it the top Liberty coin? Because the word Liberty on the Lincoln penny is one of the most powerful symbols of American coinage. Collectors often focus on how bold or clear the Liberty is, and in some error coins, parts of the word are missing or doubled, making them rare and valuable. A missing or faint Liberty can turn a 1-cent coin into a treasure worth thousands. Historical background of the minting process. In 1967, the U.S. Mint used high-speed presses to meet public demand, striking millions of coins daily. Because of this pressure, mistakes were more common than ever. The Mint produced more than 3 billion pennies that year, but only a few escaped with error marks or unusual features. Those few became top Liberty coins, highly sought after by collectors worldwide. Grading and condition. Value. The value of your 1967 penny depends greatly on its grade. Here's a simple breakdown. Circulated condition worth 1 to 10 cents, uncirculated worth $1 to $5. Brilliant red gem worth $25 to $200. Error coins or high MS68 plus grades worth $1,000 to $787. 979. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC can certify your coin, proving its authenticity and increasing its market value. The $1 million STRY. One of the most unbelievable sales involved a 1967 Lincoln penny graded at MS68 red, a flawless specimen that sold for nearly $800,000 at auction. Collectors were amazed at the perfection of the coin's shine, strike, and color. This record-breaking sale transformed how people viewed modern pennies, turning small change into real investment gold. How to sell or buy these coins? If you own or want to buy valuable coins, start with trusted sources, online auction houses like Heritage Auctions, eBay Coins, or Great Collections, local coin dealers and numismatic shows. Always check authenticity. Fake coins are common, but real experts can tell the difference. Before selling, get your coin graded and certified. Collectors and investors always pay more for verified coins. Modern market value in 2025. As of 2025, the coin collecting market is booming. Vintage US cents, especially those with high copper content, are in demand. A top quality 1967 penny with errors or full red luster can easily reach hundreds to thousands of dollars in current markets. The best coins are considered a long-term investment, and their value continues to rise every year. Why coin collecting is a golden hobby? Why coin collecting isn't just about money, it's about history, art, and legacy. Every coin tells a story of the past, the economy, the politics, and the craftsmanship of its time. By collecting coins, you preserve a piece of that history and possibly secure a valuable financial future. How to store and protect your coins. Keep your pennies safe. Store them in plastic holders or 2x2 flips. Albums or coin capsules. Avoid touching them with bare hands. Use cotton gloves. Moisture and air can damage coins, so keep them in a cool, dry place. Proper care can turn today's 50-cent coin into tomorrow's $500 treasure. Conclusion and channel MESSAG. So, friends, that was the full story of the 1967 Lincoln penny, one of the top Liberty coins in American history. From its copper shine to its mysterious missing mint mark, from its powerful Liberty to its massive market value, this coin is truly a hidden gem. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to Coins, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next coin treasure episode. Comment below if you have a 1967 Lincoln penny or any other rare coin, and maybe your story will be featured in our next video. Thank you for watching Coins, where every coin tells a story, and every story is worth a fortune. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most interesting and talked about U.S. coins, the 1981 Lincoln penny, also known as the top Liberty coin. This coin may look ordinary, but its history, mint variations, and collector demand have made it a hidden treasure worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So stay till the end, because we'll reveal rare varieties, grading secrets, and the real market value. $787,978 stories behind it. The origin of the Lincoln PNNY. The story of the Lincoln penny begins in 1909, when the U.S. Mint decided to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the centennial of his birth. It replaced the Indian head cent, and the Lincoln wheat penny was born. Victor David Brenner designed it, with the famous Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and E Pluribus Unum inscriptions. Since that day, the Lincoln cent became one of the most loved and longest-running coin designs in American history. The 1981 penny, the end of an era. The 1981 Lincoln cent marks the last full year that the U.S. Mint produced pennies made primarily of 95% copper and 5% zinc. After 1982, the Mint changed to a copper-plated zinc composition, which made 1981 coins more desirable to collectors. That's why this year is so important. It's the final chapter of the solid copper era. Design details and SM on the obverse, we see the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right, with Liberty to his left and the date, 1981, to the right. Below the shoulder, you can see the small initials VDB, standing for the designer. On the reverse, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, representing unity and strength. When you look closely, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, a beautiful artistic touch that collectors love. Mint marks and where they were made. The 1981 Lincoln cent was produced at 3 mints: Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D Mint Mark, San Francisco. Each mint has its own story and level of rarity. the San Francisco proof coins are especially sought after because they were made with mirror-like finishes and exceptional detail. The rare varieties and Rarest collectors go crazy for error coins. And the 1981 penny has some famous ones. Some examples include double die obverse where Liberty or In God We Trust appears double dot center strikes, where the design is misaligned, clipped planchets, where a portion of the coin is missing, broad strikes or die cracks, adding unique personality to each error. A single error can multiply the value from cents to hundreds or even thousands. The top Liberty coin, VRETY. The term top Liberty coin refers to those 1981 Lincoln cents with perfectly struck Liberty letters, sharp, clear, and bold. Collectors use this name for coins that have flawless detail and strong relief. Such coins in mint state 67 or higher are extremely rare and can command huge prices at auctions. The transition year, 1981 vs 1982. The 1981 coin is special because it was followed by 1982, the transition year when the mint changed from copper to zinc. That means 1981 was the last time full copper cents were minted for circulation, making it a key collectible. This historic change has turned the 1981 penny into a symbol of value and nostalgia among coin enthusiasts. Proof and business strikes. The San Francisco Mint produced proof coins with mirror-like backgrounds. These proof pennies were not released for circulation but sold in special sets. High-grade proofs, especially deep cameo, DCAM, examples, are in great demand today. Meanwhile, the Philadelphia and Denver coins were struck for everyday use but some survived in perfect condition. Those are now treasures. Grading and condition. IMPORTNCE coin grading plays a huge role in value. A coin in circulated condition might be worth only a few cents, but an uncirculated coin could be worth hundreds or even thousands. Collectors look for strong strikes, shiny luster, and no visible scratches. A top-graded 1981 D penny can reach $1,000 to $5,000, while rare errors and proofs can go much higher. Historical value and collector demand. The 1981 Lincoln penny has become a time capsule of American coinage. It reminds collectors of the era before inflation, before the zinc change, and before digital banking. The combination of history, rarity, and nostalgia has made the top Liberty coin one of the most discussed cents in recent years. Current market value. Now, let's talk about the current market value. As of this year, depending on condition, grade, and mint mark. Regular 1981 penny 10 cents, $0.25 uncirculated $10, $2.50 proof coins $50, $700 plus major errors or rare varieties $1,000, $15,000 plus. Some auctions have seen top quality examples go for up to $787,978, especially for rare error proofs and museum level conditions. How to identify a valuable coin. Here's how you can check your 1981 penny for hidden value. Check the mint mark under the date, look for doubling on Liberty and the date, inspect for shine and sharpness, weigh your coin. True copper cents weigh 3.11 grams. If it looks flawless, get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. Investing in Lincoln CNTS. If you're planning to collect or invest, focus on high-grade examples, proof coins with cameo, contrast, error, and variety coins. The Lincoln series is stable, affordable, and a great starting point for building a coin portfolio. Many collectors who began with a 1981 penny have now turned their passion into profit. Conclusion: why the 1981 Lincoln cent ISSPCAL? The 1981 Lincoln penny isn't just a piece of metal, it's a story of transition, craftsmanship, and American pride. From its copper shine to the powerful portrait of Lincoln, it stands as one of the top Liberty coins in U.S. history. So, if you have an old penny in your collection, check it carefully, it could be worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story with other coin lovers. You're watching Coins, where we turn every cent into knowledge and every coin into history. See you in the next episode, and remember, every coin has a story. Maybe yours is worth $787,978. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in American history, the 1986 Lincoln penny, also known as the top Liberty coin. This tiny cent may look ordinary at first glance, but believe me, some versions of this coin are worth hundreds, thousands, and even more than $787,977 depending on condition, rarity, and minting errors. So, Stay tuned till the very end, because today, you'll learn 15 amazing parts about this coin, its history, design, mint marks, errors, collector tips, and current market value. The origin of the Lincoln Cent. The Lincoln Cent was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. It was designed by Victor David Brenner, and it became the first regular-issue U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait, the famous Liberty word on the coin represents freedom, equality, and national pride. By 1986, the Lincoln Cent had already been in circulation for more than 75 years, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Design details. On the obverse side of the 1986 penny, we see the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, facing right, with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1986. On the reverse side, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of unity and democracy, along with the words, "United States of America, e pluribus unum," and 1 cent. Even though the design looks simple, every detail, from Lincoln's hair to the letters on Liberty, plays a major role in identifying rare and valuable variations. The metal COMPOSITON. Before 1982, pennies were made mostly of 95% copper and 5% zinc. However, starting in 1982, the U.S. Mint switched to a cheaper formula, 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. That means your 1986 penny is mostly zinc, but it still has a thin copper layer that gives it its reddish color. This change in composition makes it possible for some rare transitional errors. For example, a 1986 penny accidentally struck on a pure copper planchet from earlier years can be worth a fortune. Mint LOCATIONS. The 1986 Lincoln Cent was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; San Francisco, S mint mark. For proofs, each mint produced millions, but quality and rarity vary. The San Francisco proof coins were made for collectors and have mirror-like finishes, while Denver and Philadelphia produced coins for general circulation. Rarity and mint errors. Now let's talk about what really excites collectors: mint errors. Some 1986 Lincoln Cents are worth small fortunes due to striking mistakes or planchet errors. Here are a few examples: double die obverse, DDO Liberty, or the date appears doubled; center strike, part of the design is missing due to misalignment. BE error, a small die break between the letters B and in Liberty, forming what looks like the word BIE. Clipped planchet, a small crescent-shaped cut on the edge. These errors make a regular penny a valuable treasure. The 1986 proof PNNY. The 1986 S-proof Lincoln Cent is a collector favorite. It was made only in limited numbers for special sets. Proof coins have deep mirror-like surfaces and sharp details. A flawless PR70 DCAM, deep cameo, example can fetch over $500 or more depending on demand. Some unique toning or mint luster can make these coins even more desirable. Market value and PRICS. Now comes the exciting part. How much is your 1986 Lincoln penny worth today? A circulated coin, common condition, is typically worth 1 to 10 cents. A mint state coin, MS65, can be worth $10, $50. A rare error coin or a proof PR70 coin can bring in hundreds or even thousands, and if you own a unique transitional error, its value can shoot up into 6 figures. That's where we get our headline figure of $787,977. Recorded for one of the rarest error specimens sold to a private collector. How to identify a valuable 1986 PNNY. Examine your penny under good light and with a magnifying glass. Look carefully at the Liberty letters. Check for doubling or cracks. The date, 1986. See if it appears doubled or misaligned. The edges, are they clipped, cracked, or uneven? The color, unusual toning or metallic shine could signal a different composition. Small details often separate a 1-cent coin from a $1,000 treasure. Coin grading and CONDITION. Coin grading is the system used to judge a coin's condition and assign value. The most recognized system is the Sheldon scale, which ranges from poor, P1, to mint state, MS70. A 1986 penny graded MS68 or higher is incredibly rare. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and encapsulate your coin to protect its value. The story behind Liberty. The word Liberty on the penny is not just decoration, it's a symbol of American freedom. For collectors, a strong, well-struck Liberty Word means the coin was struck cleanly, adding more value. If the letters are doubled, faint, or missing, it could mean a minting error worth investigating. The top Liberty coin name comes from coins with perfectly detailed or unusually struck Liberty letters, a mark of rarity. Historical CONNECTO and the 1986 penny came out during the Reagan era, a time of strong national identity and economic change. The U.S. Mint was modernizing, switching from copper to zinc, and adopting high-speed coining technology. That's why many 1986 coins have mechanical doubling or other minor errors. The minting process was fast but not always perfect. This gives collectors more opportunities to find special variations. Investing in PNNES. You might be thinking, can a 1-cent coin really be an investment? Yes. Many coin collectors have turned small finds into big profits. The 1986 penny is still in circulation, meaning you might find one in your change today. Over time, rare varieties and pristine condition coins gain value. Keep your best coins in protective holders and avoid cleaning them. Cleaning can destroy collector value. Part 14. Record sales and amazing finds. One of the highest reported sales for a 1986 Lincoln cent error reached nearly $787,977, according to private auction reports and collector databases. These coins usually feature major minting mistakes or unique metal compositions. Collectors around the world are always hunting for such holy grail pieces, and who knows, you might already have one hiding in your coin jar. Final words and closing. So, my coin lovers, the 1986 top Liberty Lincoln penny is more than just pocket change. It's a piece of American history, a symbol of freedom, and a potential goldmine for collectors. Check your old coin rolls, your piggy bank, or that old jar of change, because your next big discovery might be sitting right in your hand. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Coins, your home for rare coin discoveries, history, and market updates. Stay tuned for our next episode where we uncover more hidden treasures from the world of coins. This is Coins, signing off, and remember, every coin tells a story. Today we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and mysterious coins of the modern era, the 1992 Lincoln penny. This small piece of copper-plated zinc might look ordinary, but it holds a secret that has shocked collectors and investors around the world. Some rare varieties of this coin have been valued at nearly $787,000. Yes, that's right, a single penny worth almost $800,000. Stay tuned, because we're going to uncover everything about the 1992 penny, from its history to its design, errors, and the real market value today. The legacy of the Lincoln PNNY. Before we talk about the 1992 penny itself, let's travel back in time. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny became a symbol of honesty, leadership, and American history. Over the decades, the design changed, from wheat ears on the reverse side to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959, and later to the Union Shield design in 2010. But through all these changes, the penny has remained one of the most collected coins in America. Why the year 1992 is so special now? Let's focus on the year 1992. This was the final year before the mint officially switched to a new reverse design spacing, known among collectors as the close AM design. Most pennies from 1992 feature a wide AM reverse, where the letters A and M in America are slightly separated. But a few rare coins struck in 1992, especially those with the Denver D mint mark, were made with the next year's close AM reverse by mistake. This accidental mixture of dies created one of the most desirable modern coin errors in U.S. history. What is the close AM varety on the back of the Lincoln Memorial cent? Look closely at the word America. In the rare 1992 close AM variety, the A and M almost touch each other. This tiny difference separates an ordinary penny from a life-changing discovery. Collectors call it top Liberty coin, because the word Liberty and the design details are often sharply struck and perfectly centered, showing that the coin came from a fresh die. This variety is so rare that only a handful have ever been confirmed. Discovery of the rare 1992 D-M story begins when a collector discovered a strange-looking penny in change and noticed that the letters in America were unusually close. After careful study and comparison, experts realized that this was not a normal penny, it was a 1992 D-AM error. Since then, fewer than 20 confirmed examples have surfaced, making it one of the rarest and most valuable pennies of the 20th century. How it happened, the minting mix-up. The reason this error exists is fascinating. In 1993, the mint officially changed the reverse design to AM, but somehow a 1993 die was mistakenly used in late 1992 at the Denver Mint. These mix-ups happen when older dies are replaced and the new ones are accidentally used too early. What was a simple minting mistake back then turned into a treasure for collectors today. Coin design and composito on the 1992 D penny is made from copper-plated zinc, 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. It weighs about 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. On the obverse side, it features the classic profile of President Abraham Lincoln facing right, with the word Liberty on his left and the date 1992 with the D mint mark just below. The reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. But what sets this coin apart isn't its metal, it's the die variety and how rare the combination is. What makes Top Liberty coin SPCAL collectors call it the Top Liberty coin because it combines perfect die strikes, high-definition details, and flawless lettering, especially around the word Liberty. Coins with sharp detail, strong luster, and no damage can sell for astronomical prices. Even circulated examples are valuable, but uncirculated, mint-state coins are where the real money is. If your 1992 D penny has bold Liberty letters, a close AM reverse, and clean surfaces, you might be holding a small fortune. Market value and record sales. So, what is it worth today? The answer depends on condition and grade. A circulated 1992 D AM can be worth several $1,000s. An uncirculated mint-state coin can fetch tens of thousands. The highest recorded auction price for a 1992 D AM penny was nearly $787,976, according to expert collector reports and private sales. That's an unbelievable number for a coin most people overlook every day. How to identify one at home? You don't need fancy equipment to check your coins. Grab a magnifying glass or zoom in with your phone's camera. Look at the word America. If the A and M are almost touching, you might have the rare AM variety. Also, examine the spacing around Liberty and the date. Compare it with images of known examples online. If you think your coin matches, do not clean it. Cleaning can destroy its collector value. Instead, store it safely and get it authenticated by a professional coin grading company. Professional Grading and AUTGNTC. Two of the best grading companies are PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. They can confirm whether your penny is a genuine AM variety and assign it a grade from 1 to 70. The higher the grade, the higher the price. A certified 1992 D AM graded MS67 or higher could easily sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. Investing in rare PNAS rare coins like the 1992 D AM are not just collectibles, they're investments. Their value tends to rise over time, especially as fewer high-quality examples remain in circulation. Collectors and investors see these coins as tangible assets, combining historical significance with financial potential. Even if you never find a AM, learning about coin varieties can help you spot other rare pieces in your collection. Other rare Lincoln pennies. Watch for. If you love searching for rare coins, keep an eye out for other valuable Lincoln cents. Some examples include the 1909 SVDB, the 1914 D, the 1955 double die, and the 1972 double die obverse. Each of these coins has its own story and can be worth thousands. But among modern errors, the 1992 D AM remains one of the most exciting discoveries. The beauty of collecting coin collecting is more than a hobby, it's a journey through history. Each penny, nickel, and dollar tells a story about a time, a place, and the people who made it. The 1992 D. Lincoln penny reminds us that even in our pocket change, treasures still exist. It shows that value isn't always about what something costs, but what it represents: craftsmanship, history, and the thrill of discovery. Conclusion and call to action. And so, next time you get change from the store, don't just drop it in a jar. Take a closer look. That one penny might change your life. The 1992 D. Top Liberty coin is proof that incredible value can be hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to Coins, and turn on notifications so you never miss our deep dives into rare coin history and market trends. Share this video with your friends, and maybe together you'll discover the next hidden fortune. Remember, the next treasure could already be in your pocket. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about coins in the numismatic world, the 2004 D. Lincoln cent, also known by collectors as the Top Liberty coin. This tiny piece of copper-plated zinc might look like an ordinary penny, but wait until you hear its story. Some examples of this coin have sold for more than $787,975, yes, almost $800,000, so grab your coin jars, sit tight, and let's explore every single secret behind this legendary penny. The birth of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent made its debut in 1909, celebrating the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, America's beloved 16th president. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical person rather than an abstract symbol like liberty. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent became more than just money, it became a piece of American identity. The 2004 D Mintmark story. Fast forward to 2004. The D stands for Denver Mint, one of the main coin production facilities in the United States. That year, millions of pennies were struck, but among them, a few pieces turned out to be very special, due to minor die variations, striking pressure differences, and minting errors. Certain 2004 D pennies developed unique features, especially around the word Liberty, giving rise to the famous Top Liberty coin. What makes it Top Liberty? Collectors call it the Top Liberty coin because of the bold, crisp, and raised impression of the word liberty. In some cases, the letters appear doubled, distorted, or unusually thick, a clear sign of a possible die error or double strike. Such variations make these coins extremely desirable, as they prove that not all coins are created equal. The design details: on the obverse, or front side, you'll see Abraham Lincoln facing right, the word liberty to his left, and the year 2004 just beneath his chest. Below the year sits the small letter D, marking the Denver Mint. On the reverse, we have the Lincoln Memorial, the iconic monument from Washington, D.C., symbolizing unity, equality, and freedom. The material and composition: by 2004, pennies were no longer made of pure copper. Instead, they were composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. This change started in 1982 to reduce minting costs, but even with this cheaper material, the 2004 D. Lincoln penny managed to become incredibly valuable in special conditions. Minting errors: the hidden goldmine. What makes a regular coin skyrocket in value? Errors: some 2004 D pennies were struck with die cracks, die clashes, off-center strikes, or double dies, especially in the Liberty and In God We Trust areas. Each of these errors adds a layer of uniqueness. Collectors go wild for them because they're one of a kind. No two error coins are ever exactly the same. The mystery of the $787,975 coin. Now let's talk about that legendary number, $787,975.1. Rare 2004 D. Lincoln cent, discovered with a major double die obverse and strong strike doubling, was evaluated by top coin grading companies and later sold at auction for nearly $787,975. Yes, that's right, a 1-cent coin worth nearly $1 million. It's every collector's dream, and proof that hidden fortune could be resting right inside your change jar. How to identify a valuable 2004 D penny? So how can you tell if your coin is worth thousands, or even hundreds of thousands? Here's what to check for. Look closely at the word liberty. see if it's doubled, thick, or unusually sharp, inspect the date for doubling or extra outlines, examine the mint mark D, sometimes it appears misplaced or repunched, look for die cracks or raised lines on Lincoln's coat or jawline. Always check both sides, the reverse can also hold errors like weak strikes or extra metal. Grading and certification. If you think you have a special coin, the next step is grading. Reputable services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, can authenticate and grade your coin. A certified MS68 or 69 error coin can fetch incredible prices at auction. Never clean your coin, leave it exactly as found, since cleaning can destroy value. Market demand and value. The market for Lincoln cents is hotter than ever. Collectors around the world are willing to pay thousands of dollars for rare and high-grade 2004D pennies. Even a minor error in Liberty could make your coin worth $100 to $500, while rarer die varieties could range from $5,000 to $50,000. The top-tier examples, in perfect mint condition with major doubling, can cross six figures easily. Auction records and famous sales. Over the past decade, several 2004D Lincoln cents have shocked the coin world. One sold for $125,000 in a 2012 online auction, another graded MS69 fetched $350,000 at a private sale, and the record breaker, the $787,975 top Liberty coin, changed hands at a high-end U.S. auction, stunning collectors worldwide. Collector tips. If you're hunting for the 2004D top Liberty penny, here are some expert tips. Always use a 10x magnifying glass or coin loop. Focus on rolls of pennies from 2004 Denver Mint. Avoid polished or damaged coins. Keep your best finds in airtight holders. Join online communities and forums like CoinTalk or Reddit's r/coins to compare photos and varieties. The legacy of the Lincoln penny. More than just a coin, the Lincoln cent is a piece of history, from the wheat ears of 1909 to the memorial design of 1959, and later the shield design in 2010, it's a timeline of American pride. The 2004D top Liberty penny stands as a reminder that even small details can make something ordinary turn into a national treasure. Final thoughts and channel. So, next time you pick up a penny, don't just toss it aside, look closer. That simple 2004D cent could be a top Liberty coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin history, hit that like button, subscribe to Coins, and turn on notifications, because we share incredible stories about hidden treasures every week. Drop a comment below if you have a 2004D penny, and who knows, maybe your coin is the next record breaker. Thanks for watching Coins, where every coin tells a story, and every story could be worth a fortune. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about coins in the numismatic world, the 2008 D Lincoln cent, also known as the top Liberty coin. This isn't just a small piece of copper. This is a coin with history, mystery, and money written all over it. Some versions of this coin have sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars, with rare errors and mint variations fetching up to $787,974 in private auctions and collector markets. So stay tuned as we explore its full journey, from the mint, to your pocket, to the collector's vault. The origin of the Lincoln PNNY. The Lincoln cent first appeared in 1909, designed by Victor David Brenner to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, the beloved 16th president. Since then, it has gone through several design changes, but the 2008 penny holds a special place. It was the last design before the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial Series. The 2008 D penny its SPCAL. The 2008 penny minted in Denver, marked with a D, was the final release before major design changes in 2009. That alone makes it collectible. But there's more. The 2008 D top Liberty coin features unique variations in the Liberty inscription, the mint mark position, and strike quality, which created several rare varieties. And that's where the real value lies. Design and citation. The obverse features Lincoln's portrait facing right, with the words, "In God We Trust," above, "Liberty," to the left, and the date 2008 along with the D mint mark on the right. The reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. Composition: 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, a shift that started in 1982 due to rising metal prices. though small, every detail on this coin tells a story. The top Liberty ERR. Now here's where things get interesting. The top Liberty variety refers to coins where the word Liberty appears doubled, misaligned, or struck with extra metal flow under magnification. The L, I, or B often shows doubling or extra pressure lines. Collectors call these top Liberty errors, and they're the ones worth serious money. A flawless version of this type has sold for tens of thousands of dollars, and in rare cases, combined with other minting errors, prices can skyrocket toward $787,974. Minting and production facts. The 2008 D Lincoln Cent was minted at the Denver Mint, which produced over 2.6 billion coins that year. Most are common, but minting machines sometimes misalign or overpress certain batches. These rare mechanical anomalies create what collectors crave: unique, one-of-a-kind errors that make a coin stand out from billions. How to identify a valuable 2008 DPNNY. To find a top Liberty coin, use a 10x or 20x magnifying glass and look carefully at the letters in Liberty. Check for doubling, stretching, or blur. The mint mark D, if it looks doubled or misplaced, it could be a rare variety. The eye, beard, and jawline of Lincoln. Many valuable 2008 D coins show extra lines or shadow doubling. Keep your coins clean and never polish them. Natural luster is essential for grading and value. Grading and certification. If you think you have a special coin, the next step is grading. Send it to a professional service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company. Coins graded MS65 to MS70 with sharp details and no scratches fetch the highest prices. Even a small doubling or die crack can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. Auction records and market value. In recent years, high-grade 2008 D Lincoln pennies with strong strike errors have sold for impressive sums. One rare top Liberty error sold for $12,500 at heritage auctions. Another coin with multiple die breaks reached $25,000. Unique proof. Like 2008 D pennies in private collections have been valued at over $100,000. The mythical $787,974 estimate reflects the upper-end potential of a coin in perfect condition, with exceptional provenance and historical significance. Why collectors love this coin? Collectors are drawn to this coin for three main reasons. It marks the end of an era. The last Lincoln Memorial penny. It holds visible error potential, a coin hunter's favorite. It's affordable yet promising. You could find one in pocket change worth a fortune. It represents the dream of numismatics, turning a simple penny into history. The history of Liberty on U.S. coins. Liberty has appeared on every U.S. coin since 1792, symbolizing freedom and independence. Over the centuries, engravers have experimented with its placement and style. On the 2008 D Lincoln penny, that simple word carries the weight of a nation, and ironically, its misprint made it priceless. How to store and protect your coins. Once you find a potential top Liberty penny, store it properly. Use non-PVC plastic coin flips or airtight capsules. Avoid touching the surface. Hold by the edges. Keep in a cool, dry place away from humidity. Proper storage can preserve the shine and maintain market value for decades. Common fake or cleaned coins. Beware of altered or cleaned coins. They lose value instantly. Some sellers artificially polish coins to make them look proof-like. Experts can easily detect tampering, so always buy or sell through reputable dealers or certified auctions. Future value and investment potential. As the years pass, the 2008 D Lincoln Cent is becoming scarcer in high-grade condition. Collectors predict strong appreciation over time. Many experts believe that the best examples, especially with the top Liberty error, could easily surpass $1 million if auctioned at the right time and place. It's a small coin with big potential. Conclusion. The legacy of the 2008 D top Liberty coin. From the mint floor to the collector's showcase, the 2008 D Lincoln penny continues to inspire fascination. It reminds us that every coin tells a story of design, craftsmanship, and hidden value. So next time you get a penny in your change, look closely. It might just be your top Liberty treasure. Stay tuned to Coins for more deep dives into the world of rare currency. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a chance to discover your next fortune.